The Ministry of Ride Nature all started with a dream to bring boards to kids around the world who would have never had the chance to surf or skate. Situated just 90 miles south of the US border, you'll find the country of Cuba. For a country that seems just a stone's throw away, when you step off the plane, you quickly realize it's a much different world. Being in Havana is like going back in time and landing in the 50s. Antique cars lining the streets. A city made up of almost entirely old buildings. The struggle of life is clearly evident. One of the pillars of Ride Nature is to give generously. We believe that kids worldwide deserve the opportunity to experience the thrill and excitement that action sports can bring. With nearly 75 boards packed in donation bags, we set out on a whopping 45-minute flight from South Florida to Havana. There's a local man in Cuba that we've become great friends with. His name is Eric. Even in his early 40s, he still loves to skate. He's well known and well respected in the skate community, and as a father, husband, and local musician, Eric is looked up to by many of the youth.
Bueno, el skate a medida que toma fuerza en el mundo, también ha ido tomando fuerza en Cuba. Actualmente hay una comunidad grandísima. No sé, aquí solamente en La Habana hay alrededor de 400 o más skaters en activo, que van a competencias, que se reúnen a patinar en diferentes lugares de la ciudad. Hay mucha gente.
Cuba is right in our own backyard, but access to quality skate product is pretty scarce.
Realmente es complicado porque tenemos muchas cosas en contra, la policía, la falta de un skate park, de un lugar donde podamos, la falta de recursos.
Aquí no hay ninguna skate shop, tiene que ser conseguido por las personas.
Quiere decir que si alguien no te puede donar una tabla, un par de zapatos, no puedes patinar.
Y casi siempre todas las cosas que tenemos para patinar las hemos hecho nosotros, de nuestro dinero, de nuestras posibilidades, hemos hecho nuestras cosas con mucho esfuerzo.
Subsistimos de las personas que traen todo lo que se necesita para patinar.
As a result of the partnerships we've established with numerous brands within the industry, we've been able to give away over 2,000 boards to kids and leaders around the world. Bringing product to kids in need is at the center of the work that we do. This was our goal for traveling to Cuba. One of the many ways that we distribute boards to kids in need is through hosting contests in the areas that we travel to. It was pretty evident that the skaters in Cuba were stoked as we began to lay out prizes for the events. The thought of owning your own board for the majority of kids in developing countries is really only a fantasy. It's always been our desire, though, to bless kids that don't necessarily skate, while helping to create and develop the next generation of skaters.
Bueno, la iglesia en Cuba es una iglesia que está un poco, al igual que Cuba, retrasada de manera que hay muchas necesidades. Cuando trabajo con ministerios de skate, son ministerios que vienen de fuera, como Right Nature, y eso, o sea, me gusta que la gente que viene de fuera ya venga con un enfoque maduro acerca de lo que es el evangelio hacia personas como los patinadores, que son personas con un tipo de vida especial, ¿no? Que les gusta lo extremo, que no son socialmente tan afines al resto de la sociedad y una serie de cosas. Yo estuve preso, fui drogadicto, me crié en un barrio malo, cometí hechos de sangre. Hay muchas cosas en mi vida que estuvieron mal. Ahí tengo 3 causas, 2 por tenencia de droga y 1 por tráfico de droga. Algunos de ustedes, por supuesto, la vida que conocen es los problemas que han tenido en su casa, las experiencias que han tenido en su vida, etcétera, etcétera. Dios está ahí, Él pagó y pagó a su Hijo, porque por gracia sois salvos por medio de la fe, y esto no de vosotros, pues es don de Dios, no por obras, para que nadie se gloríe, porque somos hechura suya, creados en Cristo Jesús para buenas obras, las cuales Dios preparó de antemano para que tuviésemos.
Toward the end of the trip, we still had some boards to give away, so we decided to host one final event before we headed home. After multiple events throughout the week where we had given away dozens of boards, you can imagine the reputation that we had developed as a team. When we arrived at the plaza for this last event, we were met by literally hundreds of kids. Having leaders like Eric that we can leave boards with so that he can continue to share with kids in his local community has always been our hope. Those boards are a tool, a resource for leaders like Eric to continue investing into the lives of many youth who have no positive influences in their lives. From the foundation of the organization, outsiders have always seen the good works that we do and have been stoked. I mean, who doesn't love the idea of a little kid getting their first skateboard? The truth is, it is probably far more of a blessing for us to get to give away the boards than it is even for the kids receiving them. If you dig deeper to the root and heartbeat of the work that we're leading, you will find a much greater purpose. It's our desire to tie together the gift of a free board with the good news of Jesus and the free gift of salvation that has always been the goal of Ride Nature from the beginning. As we continue to invest into this country, one that is so close to home, we're excited for the future of Cuba. The future is looking bright.